Ezekiel 37 and 13 it says, and ye shall know that I am the Lord when I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you up out of your graves. And I shall put my spirit in you, and ye shall live.
Again, that's the spirit of life, aka the Holy Spirit. Go on.
And I shall place you in your own land. Then shall ye know that I, the Lord, have spoken it and performed it, saith the Lord.
And performed it, saith the Lord. So we're going to know that the Lord did all that he could do and fulfilled his word by bringing us back to the land pursuant to Isaiah the 2nd chapter. In Micah, I believe it's chapter 4. Because I was reading that on the train going.
And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick, and write upon it for Judah and the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions. And join them one to another, into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand.
They shall become one in thine hand. So instead of them being two sticks, it's just going to be one whole stick. And the whole thing about that is the tribe sign. Because you got a lot of niggards in our tribe sign. Talking about, this is the Arya 12 tribe breakdown is wrong. They don't even know what they're talking about. Okay, if the Arya 12 tribe breakdown is wrong, why don't the F you go and do a video and break it down the right way? No, they can't break it down the right way because they don't know what they're talking about. Alright, so I would suggest them dudes to shut the hell up, man. Alright, go on.
You can't say what's wrong if you can't say what's right.
Right,
It's impossible.
Right, exactly.
That's the reason why we have this, the commandments, man, and the laws, so we know what's right and we know what's wrong.
Exactly. They haven't even got the other half, brother. So how can they say that we're wrong? Come on, man. You're going.
Verse 18 it says, when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? Say unto them, thus saith the Lord, in power, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and I will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick.
And make them one stick, go on.
And they shall be one in mine hand.
And they should go on, keep going.
And the sticks whereon thou writest shall be in thine hand before their eyes.
Pages are sticking together.
I really don't want to use another man's sword.
You're just used to using your own Bible, man. You know what I mean?
Where is it? It says, verse 21, and say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whither they be gone, and will gather them on every side and bring them into their own land.
And he will bring them into their own land. That's matter of fact, brother, give me Micah 4. Hold what you got, give me Micah 4. And then after you get done reading, you just read Isaiah 2. Let's stop, we can start with verse 1.
Micah 4:1. But in the last days it shall come to pass.
Yeah, brother, if this is a bit too long, tell me to lift it up.
No, just swing it over.
Okay. You like this, yeah?
But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it.
Right, and people shall flow unto it, meaning these other nations, they're gonna come down with the order and come down with the way we're doing things. Our knowledge and understanding. That's what they're gonna be looking to do going.
Okay, if you could put it in that Bible.
Yeah.
put it in the blue bag with the. No, just the blue bag, the big one.
Verse
The
2,
big one.
many nations shall come, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, and to the house of the power of
The water.
power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the Lord shall go forth from Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
Right. So the other nations, they're going to be down with what we say. They're going to keep the commandments. They're going to see our righteousness. All right, which is one kind of righteousness. All right. It's not going to be two kinds of righteousness or 5 types. It's going to be one type of righteousness, and that's going to be through Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai. Go on.
Verse 3, and he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off,
Meaning we're going to whoop ass. Go on.
and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks.
Okay.
Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
And that's when we get back into our land. When we get back into that land, no more wars, no more fightings, no more disturbances, no more violence being heard in our cities. That's in Isaiah 62. Okay? All of our people are going to be laying in rest. Peace. That's why we're doing this work, to enter into that rest. So in the kingdom of heaven, we'll be able to just rest as much as we want to rest. And that's why the Apostle Har gave the order that we have to do the 3 units per week. They put as much work as possible. Alright? Because when we get into the kingdom, we can just chill, man. We'll have all of the time and days to chill. Even so much so that we will just want to go do something. You know? We chilling too much. Anyway, but go on.
Verse 4, but they shall sit every man under his vine,
Yeah. That's
and
that
under his
rest.
fig tree, and none shall make them afraid.
And none shall make them afraid. Why is that? Because no more violence will be heard in their cities. Go on.
For the mouth of the Lord of hosts have spoken it.
That's it, right?
For all of the people will walk, everyone in the name of his power.
And that's what's happening right now. Everyone's walking in the name of their God and doing what they want to do, stuff like that. And our people included, they're doing exactly what these other nations are doing, becoming Muslims, into Hinduism, into all kinds of shenanigans. But we're gonna do what we do in the name of Allah.
For all people will walk everyone in the name of his power, and we will walk in the name of the Lord, our power forever and ever.
That's how we're rolling in these United States. That's what we do. Go on.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it on that, man. You go back to Ezekiel 37, and after that, get Isaiah 2. And we might just very well close up on that.
Ezekiel 37. Ezekiel 37, I start at 21. It says, and say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whither they be gone, and I will gather them on every side and bring them into their own land. And I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel. And one king shall be the king. Well, one king shall be king to them all, and they shall be no more 2 nations. Neither shall they be divided into 2 kingdoms anymore at all.
Exactly, because the split came from Solomon. When Solomon went off, that's when the split came. That's when he split he rent the kingdom and gave it to his son Jeroboam. And he left Jerusalem, Judah, which is the kingdom of Judah, to David. Alright? So in the house of David, it was just Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. That's all it was. But in this day and age, the Most High is going to be gathered the tribes together by the word. And we're going to be cleansed by the word, by washing up his word. Ephesians 5 and 26. And we're going to come in together. Alright?
Neither shall they defile themselves any more with their idols,
Right.
nor with their detestable things,
Okay, go on.
nor with any of the transgressions.
He asked that, didn't he? Them
But I
demons.
will save them out of all their dwelling places, wherein they have sinned, and I will cleanse them. So shall they be my people, and I will be their power.
And you know what he was really saying? Because when the Lord scattered us throughout all of the nations, right? What did he also say in Deuteronomy 20:64? He said, I will scatter you to lands that you don't know, and there you shall be worship gods, wood and stone. That's why it says that we should not sin. When he would take us out of the land, then we would not sin anymore. Go on.
Verse 24, and David my servant shall be king over them.
That's going to be the king of all of Israel. Go on. Again, back during the time of Solomon. Go on.
And they shall have one shepherd, and they shall also walk in my judgments,
And that one
and
shepherd
observe
is
my,
the Messiah.
observe my statutes and do them. And they shall dwell in the land that I give, that I have given unto Jacob my servant, wherein your fathers have dwelt. And they shall dwell therein, even they and their children, and their children's children,
And their children's children. Go on.
forever. And my servant David shall be their prince forever.
Right, forever and ever. So our kingdom is not going to be thrown out. Our kingdom is going to always stand. In Daniel 7, it's just not going anywhere. The difference between us and the other nations, we were given the covenants that all the nations would bow down and serve us. That's what's in the covenant. Okay? That's in the book of Genesis chapter 27, where it speaks about that. So that's all going to be fulfilled and put into action, put into existence. So in other words, the Lord is going to smack out the whole vibe of pride amongst these nations, and they're going to be under my foot. I don't mean that literally, I mean that metaphorically. They're going to be subdued. When they come before you, brother, they're going to be bound before you. They're going to any Israelite man they see or woman, they're going to be bound. And that's what you get the word blessed from. The word blessed means to bow when you look it up. All right, go on, bro.
Verse 26, moreover I will make a covenant of peace with them.
Yeah.
It shall be an everlasting covenant with them.
So what is that everlasting covenant, brother?
Of the kingdom.
I want to go deeper.
So the everlasting covenant, the everlasting covenant is the kingdom that we'll have forever, and we'll also have the heathens as servants and handmaids.
Yeah, you're right. But what I'm saying, what I would like you to say is the Lord, because that's what's going to really keep us in that forever state. Is that we wouldn't sin no more. That's why he said he's going to put the laws in our inward parts.
He say with them as well.
Huh?
He say with them as well. Like is that talking about in the kingdom?
In the kingdom, the second covenant is going to be.
Yeah, to make a covenant with the heathen. Because I thought it was like they're going to have to keep it. They're going to have to worship Jehovah.
Yeah, but it's like, look, it's like us in this kingdom now. So it's like us in this kingdom now. We have to adhere to their laws, yeah? But that's not our laws. Just like, so when we're in the kingdom, we're going to have our laws, and they're going to have to adhere to our laws.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean they get any covenants.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we're going to be the enforcers.
Remember, the only nation that's not gonna be around after a while is the Edomites.
So in the kingdom, will they try and not?
Yeah, they'll keep the law. Yeah, they'll try.
They're going to be forced to keep the law, because if they don't keep the law, they're going to have a boot up their ass.
That's right.
They're not gonna be like us, because we're gonna be perfect.
We're going to be like the Sanhedrin in our kingdom. We're going to be the Sanhedrin, and we're going to stick the boot up their ass, as the brother Moore says, anytime they go off. So we're going to be.
But they will be going off.
Yeah, we want them to go off. So we can. Yes, that's what we want.
Yeah, because that's gonna be the fairness, and like the brother was trying to get me to go into, like the commandments are gonna be instilled in us, so we won't go off.
Right.
Ever. We won't even have to worry about that.
Right.
Now, we always have to kind of think about what we're doing, every step we take, what we're saying, but we won't have to do none of that.
And that's because we'll be the judges, yeah?
But that's because the law will be in us.
Right. And
We'll
that's
be made perfect then,
yeah.
like we were supposed to be from the beginning.
Yep. And that's why we're going to have the everlasting kingdom, because the reason why we went into captivity and the Most High withdrawn the covenants, because we've sinned. So if you knock sin out of the equation, we're forever going to be in a higher state. Probably brought down on That's why I wanted the brother to mention that particular.
Yeah, plus the laws. That's what the laws bring life, isn't it?
Yep.
Not just to us, to everything around us.
Exactly.
It says, moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them. I will place them and multiply them. I will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forevermore.
Okay.
My tabernacle also shall be with them.
Okay.
Yea, I will be their power, and they shall be my people.
Right. So the Lord is going to be our power, and we're going to be His people. So there's that again, that reconciliation, which is what we're dealing with right now. Go on.
It says, verse 28, and the heathen shall know that I, the Lord, do sanctify Israel, when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore.
And it should be in the midst of them evermore. And that's why it says in Isaiah 60 that all of the nations, they're going to bring the forces of the Gentiles. What does that represent? That represents the other nations serving Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai by worshiping us. So there's an order. So we're going to serve Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai up close, yeah, more so. And these other nations, they're going to serve the Lord by serving us. That's in Isaiah 60. So the sanctuary is going to be in the midst of Jerusalem, where David is going to be king, pursuant to the book of Amos 9 and 11. All right? And Yahushua is going to be that one shepherd, which will then be the leader of all of the sheep, as he likens our people to sheep. The favorite animal of the Lord is the sheep. You can read that in Ezra the 5th chapter. Find it out very clearly. All right? So we're going to get one last precept, brother. Finish with that one, yeah? Get Isaiah chapter 2. What's up, bro? You got something? You got a question? Oh,
Now he's shining the torch. He's shining the torch.
oh right now, okay. Get the water, brother, for that.
Isaiah 2.
Yeah, start with verse 4.
Isaiah 2 and 4 says, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people.
That's what it says in Micah 4. Go on.
And they shall beat their swords into plowshares,
Okay.
and their spears into pruning hooks.
Okay.
Nation shall not lift up against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Neither shall they learn war anymore, because the Most High is going to make another thing happen. And the thing that's going to happen is that there's going to be a state of peace. Okay? Peace is going to come to the planet. Rather than fighting and hating and all of this negative energy flowing all throughout the planet, that's going to be withdrawn from the face of the earth. And what's going to be in action on the face of the earth is righteousness and peace and tranquility.
That's how you know them rats over there ain't
They're not the
true
official
Israel.
Jews. Yeah.
Because there's war everywhere, especially there. And then the wicked is for committing atrocities
Yes.
when it comes to war.
Yep.
Can I ask one question? So like,
Go on, yeah.
see them rats do that type box, yeah? You know they say about that they follow the Talmud.
Yeah.
That Talmud is not in the Torah.
It has nothing to do with the Torah. Absolutely has nothing to do with the Torah.
Say they are Jews, but are not.
But they are the synagogues of Satan, and the word synagogue means the chief house. They're the chief house of all of Edom and Esau. Okay. And guess what? And when you really look at the word synagogue, Salakia, they do dwell in synagogues actually. When you go to their different churches and stuff. Yeah, they do. So that's talking about them. But mainly, if you really want to go deeper, technically, John is really referencing the Pharisees. But we can use that scripture for their asses too. Go on, bro.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
The scriptures always, a lot of the scriptures have double meanings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isaiah 2 and 4. And he shall judge among the nations and rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks.
Yep.
Nation shall not lift up sword against nation,
Yep.
neither shall they learn war anymore.
Okay.
O house of Jacob, come ye and let us walk in the light of the Lord.
That's what we're doing right now. It says, come let us walk ye in the light of the Lord. That's what we're doing right now. We have the light. It tells you in Isaiah 8:20, what does it say? If any man preacheth not this word, it's because there is no light in them. So we have the official light. We have the 100% truth. No matter what anybody else have to say about that, all right? we got it all going on, man. We complete with the doctrine. So with that, brothers, we're gonna close out. We're gonna be out here another week, and we're gonna do the Passover. And Lord willing, next year, the Most High will pick up on things, man, and swift in the days and times of this evil, wicked world, and so that we can get the hell out of here, and we can be saved and delivered finally, man, and we can get beamed up out of here in these chariots. All right, the day of the Lord we look for. So with that, closing out. Shalom.
Shalom.